you grew up around the New York Rangers, right?
Yeah, my dad was a Ranger from 70 to 75.
So,
like the glory years of the Rangers until
Ron
Messier.
Duguay, right?
No, this is earlier.
Pre-Duguay?
This is Rod Gilbert, Ed Jackman, Vic Hadfield, Emile Francis, the Cat, was the general manager of the team. That was the year of that my dad played. So my dad was on I can't remember, it was like the big checking line. It was him, Pete Stemkowski, and Bruce McGregor. And they fought everybody. They were the checking line. But my dad scored 22 goals a year, 2 years, 3 years. He did 18, 22, and 20.
Right.
So that's like a modern day, now we call them power forwards. Back then they were just tough sons of bitches, and the guy could put the puck in the net.
Sure.
Too. If he was around now, he'd be making, what, $8 million a year? 10 million a year?
Please.
Whatever it may be, as a power forward like that. But that's like, when you go to New York, and you know this, you're from New York, people still ask me all the time, hey, how's Teddy Irvin, number 27? How's your father? Wherever you go to the Garden, there's still guys that work there, that were working there in the 70s when my dad played.
Do you have any memories of it? Because you were like 4 or 5, right?
I was 4, I was 3 or 4, and I remember a couple things. One, I remember hating going to the Garden because it was so loud. Like, it was so loud screaming. I used to put like this little sweater that I had over my head. And then the other one I remember is like one time my dad had a breakaway and I was waving at him. He never waved back and I was so pissed off. Like, why aren't you waving at me, Dad? You know what I mean? So it's cool though, because my actual 25th anniversary of wrestling to the day, October 2nd, 2015, was in the Garden. We had a show in the Garden. So it was like from the Ponoka Moose Hall in Ponoka, Alberta, to Madison Square Garden, continuing the lineage of, you know, the Irvin family in the Garden. It was pretty cool.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app. Don't have any memory on your phone? Let's start to delete some of those slow-mo videos you have. And you know which ones I'm talking about.